Hey YouTube, it's Jen. So I am back with my Empties videos again. As you can see, I'm kind of slowly trying to build this channel up and just kind of reconfiguring it a little bit. But one of the things I still wanted to include in my channel was Empties videos because I really enjoy doing them. I think it's fun to tell you what products I really enjoyed, what products I may not have enjoyed, and it's just good to get a good review from somebody who's actually used the product. So without further ado, I'll show you. I have a little bit of everything. I have personal care, body care, perfume, home fragrance, you name it. It's not a lot, but it's a good chunk of products I used up. So I think first I'll start off with like the personal care stuff. I have a toothpaste. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little rusty at this. I have a toothpaste and mouthwash that I pretty much use all the time. Once I find something that works, I pretty much stick to it. So the toothpaste I use is the Sensodyne True White. I do have sensitive teeth. This helps. Mouthwash, I use the Act Advanced Care Plaque Guard. I don't know, I like it because when I use it, it doesn't have the alcohol, so it doesn't burn, yet my breath still feels really fresh, and I like the flavor it leaves. So that's what I use. I just have a deodorant. It's the Dove Clear Tone Advanced Care. This is in Pink Rosa. It says 48-hour protection, but yeah, that doesn't work. But it works pretty well. I'm really wanting to find an aluminum-free deodorant, but I have tried so many different kinds, and I cannot find one that works. I feel like I use them, and then an hour later I smell, and I usually don't ever smell when I use my regular deodorant, so that's frustrating. I read that it takes like 2 weeks to get used to having an aluminum-free deodorant, and I don't have 2 weeks to just take off to smell, so it's a process, but maybe eventually I'll find one. In the meantime, I'm sticking with Dove. It works. I have a couple skincare things. I have my Paula's Choice Resist. It's the ultralight antioxidant concentrate serum. I put this on before my moisturizer, and I swear this makes such a difference on my skin. I will continue to purchase this as long as it exists. It has hyaluronic acid in it. I don't know what it is, but it really makes my skin smooth, soft. I feel like it protects it. Really big fan. I also have kind of a fun discovery that I've really been loving for taking off my makeup, and that's micellar water. I see commercials for it all the time, but I received this little sample in a Birchbox a while back, and I finally got around to using it. This is the Marcel 3-in-1 micellar solution, and I put a little of this on a cotton pad, and this takes off my waterproof mascara, my eye makeup, like it's no big deal. It is so cool. So I'm a big fan of this, and I actually kind of did some research because this is super expensive, and Sephora sells a giant version of their micellar water for like 20 bucks, and it's a great deal. So if you're interested in trying out some of those micellar waters, check out the Sephora brand. It works just as well, and it's really big. But right now I'm using the Benefit They're Real mascara, and that stuff, as some of you may know, is a you-know-what to take off, and the micellar water does it with minimal effort, so I'm all for that. I also have another sample I used up. This is the Wara Radiance Enzyme Scrub. I got this in a Birchbox. This is for your face. I really enjoyed this. It was just a super fine, gentle scrub. I used it like once a week because that's all I really feel like I need to do for exfoliating my face. I don't want to put anything too abrasive on it too often. But this just did the trick. Afterwards my skin felt soft, but it didn't feel rough or chapped at all. Really enjoyed that. For the body scrubs, I did finish up one of my favorites, and these are the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrubs. I get these at Ulta. I think they even sell them at Walmart. These are a great value. They're inexpensive and they're huge. They're 18 ounces, so it takes you a while to get through them, and they come in all sorts of different scents and varieties. They have salt scrubs, sugar scrubs, whatever you prefer. And this is in Amazon Piqué, I think, Piqué. But it smells really fresh and clean, and it was great for summertime. Would definitely recommend this line. It's so inexpensive. It's good product. I have two body washes for you, both from Bath & Body Works. The first one I have is Peach Bellini, and the second one is Beach Breeze. I really enjoyed both of these. I would definitely use them both again. Beach Breeze was surprisingly my favorite, though. This was just a perfect clean scent with a hint of coconut, lovely for the shower. Peach Bellini was also really nice. It smelled just like a sweet, succulent peach with almost like a little bit of orange citrus in there. It wasn't purely peach, but both were great, perfect summertime scents. I have two hand soaps for you. I have Bright Autumn Day, which I know is a little bit out of season, but Jeremy and I just bought a house, and this was like there was a little bit left of this in one of the boxes I was unpacking, so I just decided to use it up in the kitchen. So that's done. Really nice kind of cologne type scent. And then one of my all-time favorites, Caribbean Escape. I love this in soap, wallflowers, body care if they ever came out with it. It's just a great scent. Smells very sweet, almost kind of like a pink starburst should. A couple of makeup-y things and then a perfume. The first makeup-y thing is my NARS 24-hour smudge-proof eyeshadow base. Holy grail. I never buy anything else for an eye primer. This stuff makes my eyeshadow last all day, and I have gone to bed like once in a blue moon with my makeup on. I know it's bad, but sometimes it happens. And you know what? It's still on the next day, so this stuff works really well. I would definitely recommend purchasing it. It's expensive, but you don't need a lot for your eyelids, and it lasts me usually about 6 months. So it goes to show how well worth it this product is. I also have the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is a little travel size. I don't use this every day. I only use it on days where I know I'm not going to be able to touch up for a while, or maybe like a special occasion, like a wedding, going out, stuff like that. And this really does kind of help seal the makeup, make it last a little longer. The perfume I used up was a DKNY Golden Delicious. It's a little 1 ounce size. I've had this forever. I'm really trying to use up my perfumes. There are some perfumes I really want, but I cannot justify buying them when I have a handful of scents at my disposal. So I'm using them up slowly but surely. I'm trying to use them up at the same time, not be wasteful about it, so it's going to take some time. But DKNY Golden Delicious it's delicious. It's a really lovely, kind of more mature, sexier version of the DKNY Delicious in the green bottle. It's definitely worth checking out. You can usually get it pretty inexpensive at like TJ Maxx, Ross. I think I got this from Sephora in like 2011, so it's been around for quite a while. Last but not least, I'm going to show you my home fragrance items. And this is where it might be a little different than my old Empties videos because I no longer burn candles. I know, isn't that weird? I used to be a candle fiend, but when we lived in our condo, when we were kind of getting things ready to move, my walls were covered in soot, and it was really gross, and it was kind of ringing an alarm bell for me because I was a good candle burner. I did everything right. I would trim my wicks. I wouldn't burn them more than 3 hours at a time. I took really good care of my candles, and yet still on the walls were black and brown spots where soot would form, and that was concerning to me because that means you're also breathing in that soot, and it's not really something you want to breathe in all the time. So I found some alternatives. I do still use the wallflowers. I know they're not the best, they're really not, but it's the most consistent thing I can find for what I'm looking for, and that's just a constant soft smell in the bathroom and my entryway. The first two I have are Sparkling Pear Riesling, and I bought a bunch of these at the semi-annual sale because they were really cheap. Now I maybe know why. They really do not have much scent to them. Normally I have decent luck with the wallflowers. I know they get bashed a lot, but I think people expect something really strong from them, which I don't think that's their purpose. But these were pretty much non-existent. I couldn't smell them at all. So these were a disappointment, but they're done, and I have quite a few left, but I'll just get through them. This one was so good. This is the Japanese Lotus and Apple Blossom scent from the Around the World collection a couple years ago. I used this in my little getting ready room. It sounds so diva, but it's because our bedroom is really small and doesn't fit my dresser and stuff in there. So I have a little room that has all my crap in it. This is such a nice scent. It was very strong. I could smell it throughout its whole life. It's just a nice, pleasant, light floral scent with a hint of fruit. Really lovely for spring, and I have no complaints. I also have some oils and some wax melts. I have been really getting into essential oils. They are awesome for home fragrance, and I feel like they do have some other benefits as well, and I've been kind of exploring those options. But I'll show you the bottles I used up. I used up a purification. This is from Young Living. These are all from Young Living. I got one of the little starter kits when I joined. Purification is awesome because it's a total odor eliminator, and I really mean that. When I first moved into this house, it was a foreclosed home, and it had a really weird smell to it. I can't describe it. So I diffused this in almost every room, and man, it not only covered up the scent, but it just got rid of it. And I am just a huge fan. I just ordered a bigger one of this because I can't go without it. It's great in the car. It's great to spritz in your shoes if you dilute it with water. The uses for it are never ending. You can even put it in your washing machine and your clothes will smell good. So it's awesome. I also have the Thieves blend from Young Living. This is based off of a really old tale about, I think, like during the plague, actual thieves would use this blend of oils to rob the victims' bodies. I know it's really morbid, but then they would not catch the plague because they are supposedly protected from this. This is a mix of like clove, lemon, I think eucalyptus, rosemary, cinnamon, all sorts of things. It smells like Christmas. It smells like this beautiful heavenly cinnamon clove scent. So I love using this when I'm sick. If I feel like I'm catching a cold, I'll dilute this with some coconut oil and rub it on the bottom of my feet, and I'll diffuse it in my bedroom when I'm sleeping. And I feel like it really kind of helps stave things off. The two oils I used up were lavender and peppermint, kind of staples for me. I love the blend. I diffuse a mix of lavender, peppermint, and lemon. It's the most refreshing, clean combo. I love all three scents anyway, and I could diffuse them separately, and I diffuse lavender on by itself almost every night before I go to bed, but all three of them together are just this nice, bright, crisp, refreshing scent that I really enjoy. They say it helps respiratory support. I'm not too sure about that, but I just really like the way it smells, so I diffuse it. And the last home fragrance item I have is a wax melt from Scentsy. This is a Scentsy bar in Give Me Passion Flower, and I loved this scent. If you guys know the old scent, Passion Flower from Bath & Body Works, this is very similar, but it has a little bit more of a tangy fruit note that the Bath & Body Works scent did not have. So I really enjoyed this. The throw on this is awesome. I actually have the last couple little squares in this in my warmer right now. And it is just the most perfect lush tropical scent. It's great for summer. It fills up my house. It's lovely. I would buy it again and again, and I probably will reorder this before the fall and winter stuff come in. So those are my empties for the month of July. Let me know what you finished up this month, and let me know if you posted any empties videos recently. I would love to watch them. So if you have any questions, as always, feel free to comment below, and hopefully I will have some new videos up. I have a few ideas, some involving essential oils, some involving Disney. I'm just kind of working on a few things, but empties videos are here to stay, and I will for sure see you with some more empties in August. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye!